Hey guys, so today we've got a couple of new coins and they are these two nice sovereigns. Oh, and we've got a couple of Royal Mint products as well, which we'll look at in a moment. So we have two 1919 and they're both Perth Mint sovereigns. So full sovereigns, and these came in when I bought them at the time. They were about £5 over spot. We've seen the market being a little bit tough the first part of the year. I think these were in February when I bought them, but what we basically see is the premiums just tighten up, and therefore if you're a buyer then pretty good. You know, there's quite a lot of choice and quite a few people who are, you know, perhaps trying to sell and maybe need the money. And then since February we've really had the prices nudge up in terms of gold. We're almost sort of 10% up on the year, perhaps in pound terms. Somewhere around there. So buying those at what was, you know, just over £380, I believe, 380 something at least. The melt price on a sovereign is now 416 as I record the video. So, you know, really started to move up. But the problem with that is that the premiums sort of tighten up even further, and if you're trying to sell, then you're probably going to get less than spot. So some of the dealers are sort of £10 under spot on a sovereign, which is, you know, 2 or 3%. And some of the bigger coins, like the 1 ounce, you know, a nice size, but some of those are even like £50, £60 under spot. So some of them, it's like 4 or 5% nearly, which, well, it's just one of the problems of buying gold, I suppose. When the price is up and people want to cash out, there's more sellers, and therefore you've got to be competitive. If you're trying to sell, you know, on the private market, second-hand market, you've really got to undercut the dealers or have something a bit special. You know, perhaps if you've got superior quality coins, that might be an option. But a lot of people, when we look at like the earlier part of the year, you know, why would you buy on the second-hand market when the dealers' prices were so low premiums anyway? You know, why would you take the risk of trying to buy with some stranger on the internet when, you know, you can go to a trusted dealer and just get those low premiums anyway? But then there was a time, I think it was last year, where the dealers were paying over spot for some coins, like 1 or 2% over for things like sovereigns, for some other coins as well. And in that case, you know, the demand is higher for them to sell. You know, they've got a lot of customers perhaps, and so they're trying to basically get stock in, and then once they've got a lot of stock and it's kind of mounting up, there's maybe less buyers, then yeah, they can afford to offer less because there's plenty of stock around, I guess. So these 250p's are copper nickel, no precious metals in them, and just because they've got dinosaurs on, you know, we had to have them. Got quite a collection of dinosaur things growing, but yeah, this is from the Royal Mint. Royal Mint get a bit of a bad rep in some instances. I quite like this. The packaging is nice. It's a nice little, you know, collectible. Not something I would ever think of stacking really or anything like that, but something nice to have. So yeah, some of the potential opportunities at the moment with obviously the gold price rising, it might take a little while for premiums to recover, especially on something that's a bit more desirable perhaps. So you might be able to get, you know, graded coins. You might be able to get some of the slightly higher premium stuff at a very low premium, just with how the market is at the moment. And, you know, it might just take the premiums a bit of time to catch up. So if you're looking at perhaps shields or, you know, nicer sovereigns, could be a good opportunity to be looking at those. If you're just looking for basic bullion and, you know, you're new to stacking, perhaps not got much weight already, then, you know, you might be starting at a slightly higher point in the market. You know, it is near an all-time high, but I think with a cost averaging approach, you know, you could definitely, you know, spread the risk over time. So yeah, let me know what you think. Are you buying at the moment? Are you sat on your hands? Are you selling at the moment? And look forward to hearing from you in the comments.